to you by
youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the Special Interest Group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to the second edition of News Tonight. It's me, Michael Jordan Lukomwa, with Elizabeth Nakakoni, our sign language interpreter. Let's start with a look at the top stories.
Brought to you by Uniquely Ours. Explore Uganda.
Uganda Cranes head coach names final 20-man squad to contest in Chan. Hearing of NRM election petitions starts tomorrow, Tuesday, 29th July. Police intensifies operations against high-level criminal gangs in Kampala metropolitan area. While FUFA TV Cup round of 32 witnesses first leg action.
Brought to you by Uniquely Ours. Explore Uganda.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's go straight to what we have for you in detail. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has commended Sese Island's African AIDS project for fighting against HIV and AIDS and transforming lives in Kalangala. He was represented by Public Service Minister Muruli Mukasa at the 20th anniversary of the project.
President Museveni has hailed Sese Island's African AIDS project for health promotion, community empowerment, and stigma reduction in the islands. The message was delivered by the Minister for Public Service Muruli Mukasa at the initiative's 20th anniversary.
CUP is a remarkable initiative that has made significant strides in HIV/AIDS prevention, in care and support. Over the past 20 years, CUP has demonstrated unwavering commitment to improving the lives of those affected by HIV/AIDS.
Since its inception, CUP has reached over 50,000 islanders, transforming their lives to health dignity through mobile clinics, community outreaches, with assistance from the village health team.
The time it was started by Lieutenant Colonel Musisi, we had the prevalence which is ranging between 25 to 34 by that time. And we had quite a number of people who were suffering with HIV/AIDS. We started with quite a few activities for the communities of Kalangala. We started with testing, HIV testing and counseling, condom distribution and septrin prophylaxis, and creating awareness to the people about HIV/AIDS.
Despite CUP's contribution to the reduction of HIV prevalence in the islands, the facility has challenges which have affected service delivery to communities. The organization empowers young people in community and improves the livelihood of people in Kalangala.
We want young people who are able and willing. We want to encourage them to volunteer. Through volunteerism, we do mentorship, education and counseling. Within CUP 2040, we're looking at expanding this facility, having a very good emergency theater, having a maternity ward whereby mothers can give birth. And those are some of the areas of interest that we're looking at expanding. So, and also in addition to HIV, ongoing HIV/AIDS, malaria treatment, and prevention and education and support. So that's our vision, CIAP 2040. We are also looking at HIV zero infection.
CIAP's long-term agenda targets a health facility that addresses all health issues in Kalangala.
Uganda Cranes head coach Mole Biekwaso has named his final 25-man squad to contest for honors at the next month's Chan tournament. While addressing the media at FUFA House in Mengo, Biekwaso rallied Ugandans to support the team because he believes it's ready.
That becomes the center of African football. Chan 2024 is here, and it's bigger than ever.
With 5 days to the 2024 Championship of African Nations football tournament that Uganda co-hosts with Kenya and Tanzania, Uganda Cranes coach Mole Biekwaso has named his 25-man final squad.
Emmanuel Anyama, Joel Mutakubya, Crispus Kusima, Shafik Nana Kwikiriza.
The team has defenders Arnold Odong, Hilary Mukundane, Gavin Kizito Mugweri, Gideon Odong, Habata Chai, and Lazaro Mohindo. The goalkeepers are Dennis Kigundu, Joel Mutakubwa, and Crispus Kusima. The battle for midfield positions will be between Jonah Kakande, Karim Watambala, Joel Serunjoji, Elvis Ngonde, Marvin Youngman, and Enoch Sebagala. The striking line is led by the experienced Yunus Sentamu and has Jude Semugabi, Ivan Ahimbisibwe, Arafat Kiza, Regan Impande, and Shafik Nana Kwikiriza, among others. The technical team has named Alan Okero team captain, with goalkeeper Joel Mutakubwa and defender Roger Storach as his assistants.
We thought Alan would be a good leader. He's been a former professional player. He's been out of the country, was in Algeria. He has played on many stages, and we thought he could be the best leader in the team. And Joel, too, has been on this side for so long, this team. Even Torach, I decided that myself because he pushed my team, which I led into All African Games final. He was my captain. So I think this group of 3 players can take us far.
Uganda is in Group C alongside South Africa, Niger, Guinea, and opens its quest against Algeria next Monday at the Mandela National Stadium, Nambole.
We think by working so hard and having our targets, I think we shall achieve all the plans and the missions we want to conquer.
This will be Uganda's 7th appearance, with the nation looking for its 3rd win, but importantly, first ever elevation from the group stage.
For me as the captain, I would just like to tell everyone out there that we are quite ready. We've been training well. Everyone is working so hard to give the very best for the badge, and we are willing to make history. And the history is to get past the group stages. That's the team goal, and we are willing to achieve this goal.
The championship that has 19 teams kicks off this Saturday, with Tanzania hosting Burkina Faso in the opener at the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium in Dar es Salaam. In the lead up to this championship, Uganda has played 2 friendlies, a 1-0 loss to Tanzania and a morale-boosting 2-1 victory over reigning champions Senegal. This Championship of African Nations is a reserve for players in the respective nations' local leagues, and for Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, it's a precursor to the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations.
.400 stewards have undergone safety and security operational training at Nambole Stadium. We have it as well.
The one-day exercise conducted by Confederation of African Football aimed to equip stewards with the skills needed to manage large crowds and ensure the smooth and secure running of the tournament.
Today we took them through critical aspects that help them become better stewards and execute and deliver a good tournament. As you are aware, it's a CAF requirement, Among the requirements is that we must have well-trained and elaborated stewards for the tournament.
CAF Safety and Security Officer Hafre Mandu emphasized the vital role stewards play in such international tournaments.
Stewardship is a concept that helps to keep a stadium and whoever is there safe and secure. And we thank the government for their support to ensure that this has been a reality through the local organizing committee.
He assured fans that Mandela National Stadium Nambole will be a safe venue thanks to the rigorous training and proper deployment of the security teams.
As we speak, they have undergone this training, and it was carried by qualified CAF safety and security officers and trainers in Uganda. And the training was overwhelming. I must really thank all the participants who trekked from all over the country to come and attend, and they have really showed positive signs for delivering a good tournament.
Uganda has close to 500 volunteers who will be deployed in 8 key areas, including access control, ticketing, spectator services, media and communication, and guest management.
I want to implore all fans that now that the stewards have been trained, of course we'll work very closely with other functions like guest management and spectator services. We are now rolled and ready. So all fans are encouraged to come, because now the safe environment of the stadium is very smiling for everyone. And let fans come. The issue of the so-called Kifesi people, all these have been issues discussed here in the training, and all the commanders also from the security forces, where some of them were part of this training.
CHAN 2024 officially kicks off on 2nd August in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, with the hosts taking on Burkina Faso. Uganda, that is co-hosting alongside Kenya and Tanzania, will play in Group C, facing Algeria, Niger, Guinea, and South Africa. The Cranes will open their campaign on the 4th of August against Algeria at Mandela National Stadium Nambole, that will earlier in the day host Guinea against Niger.
We have got hints on how to deal with access control, crowd management, and how to deal with guests mainly. So I think we have got a chance to get notes from qualified CAF safety and security officers.
2nd to August 30th, it's football like never before. One tournament, one region, one heartbeat. CHAN 2024, live on UBC.
The Directorate of Traffic Police have released the traffic flow guideline to be used by the CHAN football tournament delegates en route to their hotel rooms, training grounds, and the football stadium.
The football teams of the participating countries will reside in the following hotels: Speak Resort, Munyonyo; FUFA Hotel, found in Chisasi; Serena Hotel, Kampala; Mistel Hotel, Kampala; Golden Tulip Hotel, Kampala; Skies Hotel, Naguru; and 4 Points by Sheraton. The training grounds will be as follows: Mandela National Stadium, Annex Nambole; Wankurukuku Stadium, Kisu Grounds, Bokoto; FUFA Grounds, Kadiba, Mengo; and Chambogo University Playground. The game hosting stadiums, the games shall be played at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. And the routes to this place will be from the respective hotel. They will connect to Yusuf Lule Road, then connect to Malago traffic lights, then connect to Kubiri roundabout, continue to Kalerwe roundabout and interchange, then northern bypass, and connect to Nambore roundabout and enter the National Stadium using or through the main gate. Diversion of trucks, only trucks at the Naria roundabout to face Charwajara to connect to Sonde. We shall also have a diversion of trucks from Seta to face Sonde Namugongo. We shall have a diversion of trucks from Chinawataka not to access Chireka. All vehicles will be diverted from Weyogerere to face Joker's Hotel, Chinawataka Road, and there will be a cut-off point at Harred Petrol Station on Chinawataka Road to deny access to Chireka Trading Center. This one applies to all categories of vehicles. The traffic police will direct vehicles to access VIP parking spaces and general parking. Southern Playground Wing will be only restricted to VIP accredited vehicles. The traffic police will be heavily deployed along all designated routes to ensure the safety and smooth movement of the African National Championship, CHAN 2025 participants and dignitaries.
Yes, that is to do with CHAN 2025, and we'll keep you posted about whatever will unfold in relation to the tournament. Now, hearing of NRM elections petitions starts tomorrow, Tuesday, 29th July 2025. The NRM Electoral Commission says that close to 300 aspirants have petitioned the party over widespread irregularities that marred the party primary elections.
NRM Electoral Commission offices at Chadon Road, Plot 13 in Kampala continue to be busy with many dissatisfied losers in NRM primaries of July 17th, continuing to express their dissatisfaction over the manner the elections were conducted. The long-time MP for Lwemiyaga constituency in Sembabule district, Theodore Sechikubo, is such a frequent visitor at NRM Electoral Commission, hoping that the tribunal will rule against his opponent, General Rashande Emmanuel.
In Lwemiyaga, which is not there. Military barracks are gazetted, and when they are being set up, they are set up by the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President. I don't know whether he ordered the setting up of the military barracks at Lwemiyaga, whose only purpose, not to fight insurgency or insecurity, to fight Sechikubo in an election. That's why I believe the President has a lot of bearing in my election. I didn't know they would do that. The violence, the beating up of people, the inflating of the results, the outright capture. Because when they realized I was leading and I was unassailable, now what they chose to do is to round up all the sub-county registrars. Polling stations were rounded up, and they just wrote results for themselves. So I'm here to seek for justice. I've come here for the tally sheets, which they are not giving me. We've been writing since 21st, demanding for the tally sheets, demanding for the DRR forms. I got to know that the DRR forms were picked from Sembabule on 22nd. But up to now, they said they have not arrived here. At Sembabule district, the DRR forms were removed, and they are not here. This is why I'm frequenting Plot 13 here.
Others claim they were rigged, intimidated through violence, with their supporters arrested.
If this doesn't happen and nothing is done in time, we are going to suffer and we're going to have a big problem in Luka when it comes to the next election. I, for one, won the election. I was kidnapped from the Tally Center on orders of 2-3 people who think are above the NRM, who think are above this state. Okay? I'm here seeking for justice, first and foremost. Secondly, these people here, because I petitioned, they are putting up cases against me, sanctioning me, okay, which is fine. I'll appear before court. But if they have no evidence, I'm going to take them on. I will take them on as a person.
We've brought our petition, actually more information on the petition so that we can make it very clear that in Chigulu South constituency, we emerged as the winners. However, the district returning officer communicated information that was not right. So it was on that basis that we are ensuring that we provide this information to the Secretariat as well as the legal team here so that we can have a retallying of the election results and ensure my victory for Chigulu South constituency.
All the 300 plus disgruntled NRM primary contestants' hope now lies in the tribunal starting its work tomorrow Tuesday, headed by Counsel John Musime. Meanwhile, the NRM Electoral Commission has released dates for the residue elections for both structure and primary elections in the areas where elections didn't take place due to disruptions. The NRM Electoral Commission chairperson Dr. Tanga Odoi told the media that structure elections in Arua City, Luero, Amoltaru and Sembabule will be held on 1st August. Meanwhile, for parliamentary in Kapchorwa will be held on 31st July.
The Commission has the following elections as the residual elections. We have Kapchorwa election for constituency member of parliament and district woman member of parliament on 31st July. 31st July, we shall have that election. We also have residual structure elections. You remember some structures we didn't complete in the districts of Lira, in Arua City, in Amolata, in Luero, and Sembabule. We are going to have those residual structure elections on 1st August 2025.
Story compiled by Philip Aguta for UBC.
Platform has officially commenced the verification process for candidates seeking the party ticket for the upcoming 2026 general elections. The exercise started off at the party's headquarters in Makere Kavuli, attracting numerous aspirants, especially those eyeing LC5 and Lower Kanzu positions from divisions of Lubaga North, Kawempe South and Nakawa West.
Ekibiina National Unity Platform abaagala okuvuganya ku bifo ebyenjawulo
Special Forces Command Major General, the Special Forces Commandant Major General David Mujisha has urged SFC retired officers to use their retirement package by venturing into sustainable and modest investment, prioritizing agriculture, livestock and small enterprises to ensure steady income. He made the remarks while presiding over the official handover of certificates of appreciation to 52 personnel retired from the Presidential Elite Force, the SFC, at the Special Forces Command Headquarters in Entebbe.
the elite presidential force, the Special Forces Command SFC, has awarded 52 retired personnel who have served the forces diligently, with determination and courage, with certificates of appreciation for their endurance efforts and legacy contributed to Uganda's forces. According to Colonel John Mango Baraza, the Director of Human Resource Management, the officers retired include those who were elevated to different ranks. Their certificates had been detained for proper documentation, awaiting salary enhancement as stipulated in the UPDF Act.
Today, the 20th of July 25, before you are 52 personnel set to retire from active service in conformity with Article 67 of the UPDF Act of 2005. The personnel who are about to retire are inclusive of 8 junior officers and 44 other ranks. Specifically, we have 3 captains, 5 lieutenants, 8 warrant officer 1, 2 warrant officer 2, 17 staff sergeants, 14 sergeants, 2 corporals, and 1 less corporal.
The retirees expressed commitment to continue serving the forces whenever need arises.
We are going back at the climax of politics, all political seasons. So, you know what to do, or know what to be done when time comes. Don't be driven by political vampires.
There has been a remarkable transformation, implementing innovative strategies and modernizing our operations, adopting new technologies and methodologies which have greatly enabled capabilities to tackle emerging challenges with precision and effectiveness.
Major General David Mugisha hailed retired officers for the commitment and dedication offered to the country, and also lauded the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, General Yoweri Museveni Kaguta, for his excellent leadership, which has transformed armed forces as the most respected military institution in the region.
Notably, he institutionalized a defined retirement system, ending the days when leaving the army meant disappearing into the shadows. Today, our brothers and sisters retire honorably, walking out with their heads high and satisfied.
Major General Mugisha urged retired officers to use the retirement package wisely to invest in sustainable agriculture that will enable them to generate income for their survival, hence inspiring the community they are living in.
Be the torchbearers of discipline, peace building, and agents of socio-economic transformation in your communities. Represent the Uganda People's Defenses with pride, even in a civilian life. And remember that when duty calls, will be called back to come and serve your country.
The retirees, led by the SFC band, conducted a procession to the quarter guard, where they were honored with the final salute as they exited the SFC premises. Sula Kagugube compiled this story for UBC.
Operations targeting criminal gangs engaging in high-level robberies in Kampala metropolitan area. In Goma Division, Mukono Municipality, a racket of panga-wielding gangs attacked villages with intentions of stealing valuables, and police intercepted, arresting 3 of them.
Police conducted intelligence-led operation in Goma Division in Mukono Municipality and intercepted a criminal gang moving with pangas, raiding different homes.
The attackers began from Nabweru of Mukono district, continued through Chaliwajala, Sonde, that is in Wakiso, and later proceeded to Seta town.
Through community policing, residents worked with the police as they coordinated and handed over a suspect to police. That led to the arrest of the rest.
Pursuing a criminal by wananchi is very, very necessary, and it is not condemnable. What we condemn is for you to convert yourself into an instant court and execute them. From this story, you can see that we managed to harvest information, we managed to harvest more suspects, we managed to harvest more exhibits.
In Kampala, police established a strategic checkpoint in Kawempe and intercepted a vehicle transporting thugs. Based on the intelligence, these had planned to break into a factory around Kawempe Kutano.
We decided to lay a trap with, of course, information that this was the same group targeting factories. At around 3 a.m., a NUA cab and a group of men carrying a sack boarded the vehicle. As the suspects attempted to drive off, we cornered it and managed to arrest 3 suspects. In our custody, we have Lubega Robert, Kasozi William, and Mubinge Charles.
Police have cautioned factory owners to scale up their security at their premises and also coordinate with nearby police posts for security enhancement. Meanwhile, police intercepted and arrested a Congolese national for kidnap and child trafficking. A man Justari had made it a business of kidnapping children and demanding ransom.
Our intelligence officers managed to seriously track down these kidnappers who entered into DRC. So with the assistance of UPDF, the kidnappers, actually a kidnapper was apprehended. And this one is called Amani Justeri. He was demanding a ransom of 30 million shillings. And in an attempt to get it, he ended up in our hands.
According to the police, several suspicious people entered Uganda from Congo who have turned kidnap for ransom a daily job for survival. Police working with UPDF and other intelligence organs are tracking down these unscrupulous people. Abdul Nasir Lubwama and Rogers Komagum for UBC.
For watching.
Abeka bana watuzi. Awarunji. Nafe tujja.
Oh. Bami kwan. Ana inakuchange ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Hey, tuina mombo.
Va ku mwana gbununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange kwete.
Yes sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Jire 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu.
Yes sir.
Nayibo. Sente nga zinziguddeko.
But uncle, you can't get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What did you do? Mweba rutegeka nze no bora bankoye va ku machandi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule ebintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. You can put it on your phone and make money.
Bye-bye. Mosuri domtuma. Unazo kuagara. Naye. Thanks for bana. Bit, enkombo wazichari wawo. Jajja mwongere ko. Oyagala nyo lomboro ekinyego.
Kandete kando.
Hey. Tuwetaga kutambula. Gwene bwotula.
Tubere munzikiza.
Senga natumo inokugumiikiriza.
You thought that on your wallet. Bobby, again! What's the drama? Drama?
Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! FOB! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Uniquely ours. Explore Uganda.
News tonight. We'll come back from the break, and thank you so much for watching. The National Identification Registration Authority, that is NIRA, has released a draft timetable for the mass registration and renewal of national IDs for Ugandans in the diaspora. The first group of NIRA officials have camped in the United Arab Emirates, and Ugandans living in those areas are urged to turn up with required information.
Due to public concern for Ugandans living in diaspora, the National Identification Registration Authority has issued out commencement dates for the mass registration and renewal of national IDs for the diaspora.
So we will be in United Arab Emirates between 18th and 30th August. Particularly on 18th to 24th, we will be at the Uganda Embassy in Abu Dhabi. Between 25th and 27th, we will be in Sharjah. Between 28th to 30th, we'll be in Ras Al Khaimah. So if you're living in United Arab Emirates, please do not panic. We are in UAE 18th to 24th. We are in Dubai after that. Then we move to Sharjah and later to Al Khaimah.
The exercise caters for Ugandans living abroad, eligible for ID acquisition.
If you are a Ugandan who is living in America and you have chosen to obtain American citizenship, please, when we come, this is not your service, because whereas you have an ID you might have acquired before you traveled, it means that you gave up your Ugandan citizenship. We will only work on people who are living there and therefore still identify as Ugandan and are traveling purely on Ugandan passports, and those who have dual citizenship.
Meanwhile, NIRA cautions school administrators against extortion during learner registration.
Every child in this country, the employees of NIRA are paid to come to your school, they earn a salary. They deliver themselves to that school. So why then are you charging? Because the forms are from NIRA. What are you charging for? A school is gazetted by Ministry of Education, which has consented for us to use it as a registration center. We do not find a reason for you to charge a cost. If you're a head teacher, desist from this. The 40 days are numbered. Do not be tempted to fall prey to one of our operations of arresting people who are charging illegal fees. Stop immediately. If you're a parent, do not accept to remit money. If your child is excluded at school because they didn't bring 10,000, alert us.
The public needs to utilize communicated NIRA toll-free contacts to share any form of extortion during the ongoing mass ID renewal and registration exercise. Cayenne Faith, Abdul Nasir Wama, for ABC.
Vice Chancellors and University Administrators across the IGAD region have gathered in Kampala for the 5th meeting of the IGAD Universities Board to discuss regional education reforms, refugee access and cross-border academic mobility. We have details to this.
Key discussions focus on expanding education for refugees, implementing a regional qualifications framework, and reviewing the second IGAD scholarship cohort.
This meeting is not just about dialogue, it's about action. I urge you, as members of the board, to bring forward concrete proposals that will expand the scholarship access to students in remote and conflict-affected areas, improve program efficiency through harmonized policies and streamlined coordination. Our collective commitment to academic mobility, quality assurance, and regional integration will shape the lives of thousands of young people through them and the future of the IGAD region.
The European Union is supporting the IGAD scholarship scheme under the IGAD support platform on forced displacement to empower refugees, returnees, and host communities on inclusive education. So far, a unified education system is needed to tackle displacement, youth joblessness, and mobility.
We have equally seen universities voluntarily supporting refugees, returnees, and host communities, and promoting gender equity in tertiary education. So I think these are very great milestones that we have made as a board of the IGAD Council for the University Education. So without belaboring, I want once again to reaffirm our commitment to regional collaboration as the organizations which are represented, and as well wish us fruitful discussions.
The IGAD qualifications framework simplifies credit transfer and degree recognition across member countries.
So the kind of young people we have today, amidst the huge challenges of employment, unemployment, and underemployment, the universities must join the integration to support the skilling, the training, and the preparation of this human capital to support our region, and also be able to address issues of regional movement, equity, and accessibility to opportunities.
Universities at the meeting include Somalia, Jigijiga, Juba, Nairobi, Addis Ababa, Makerere, and Kampala International University, which calls for university senates to integrate the framework into their institutional systems. It is apparent that there is an increasing number of young people affected by conflict and displacement. Sudat Kaye, UBC News.
Now, in a bid for the second National Vice Chairperson female of the NRM, Honorable Anita Mong has intensified grassroots mobilization in Karamoja sub-region, seeking to consolidate support for her candidature. She was represented by Ojara Martin Mapenduzi, Member of Parliament for Gulu West, who delivered her message to the voters in Karamoja.
I'm here today in Moroto to convey the message of the Right Honorable Anita Among, the Speaker of the 11th Parliament, who is vying for the position of second National Vice Chairperson, female, for the NRM party. And so she requested me and a team to come and meet the delegates here in Moroto. After here, we will be proceeding to the next destination, that is Nakapiripire, Nabilatok, Amudan, before we proceed and move back. And the message we have delivered is a message of appeal, appealing to the voters of Karamoja, the delegates of Karamoja, to consider and give her the vote in the next election, which will take place during the delegates conference. The second message is a message of hope. They hope that the party will continue growing stronger, the party will continue serving the interests of Ugandans, but also they hope that more stronger and committed cadres would take up responsibility and perform that function. And the Right Honorable Anita Among is one such very vibrant cadre of the NRM. You probably have seen her mobilization abilities. You have seen her work in Parliament, in steering the Parliament of Uganda. You have also seen different
Ministry of Health has reaffirmed commitment to support health professional regulatory bodies in delivering their mandate. At the 27th Annual Conference of the Association of Medical Councils of Africa, Minister Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng emphasized the conference's objective of addressing concerns on improving service delivery in healthcare institutions.
The conference converged delegates from across Africa to identify ways to enhance healthcare delivery and ensure that patients receive quality care.
Africa mangi amawanga nga 20 nga gali wano nga tukubaganya birowoozo ku mbeera ezo kubanga abasawo batambula wonna mu Africa n'ebweru wa Africa. So katulina okukwataganira wamu ng'ebitongole ebikwasisa empisa okulaba nga abasawo bano ne baba bagenze kukolera mu nsi ndala bayisibwa bulungi bawulira nga bali
Medical personnel seem dissatisfied with low pay, leading to strikes, absenteeism and tardiness. Professor Francis Omaswa attributes this to limited pay that constrains workers.
Force managers who understand the link between skills and disease burden, they are also the same people who should be able to know how to keep health workers happy in their jobs. That is retention. That their salaries are good, their working conditions are okay, they are listened to when they need to be listened to, and so on.
The Minister for Health, Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng, noted that the minister has received complaints about the quality of healthcare services. She's optimistic that the conference will address behavioral issues in health institutions, promote self-care and treatment, and tackle mental health challenges and the well-being of healthcare workers.
Patient safety remains paramount. Regulators must recognize that the welfare of the medical profession is a critical component of a safe and effective healthcare system. You have a duty to protect, promote, and maintain the health and safety of the public by ensuring proper standards of training and practice for the profession of medicine. I am confident that your discussions will be fruitful in the areas that I have proposed.
The Deputy Registrar of the Uganda Medical and Dental Practitioners Council, Dr. Ivan Chisule, emphasized that they are working to regulate healthcare professionals and ensure adherence to established standards and guidelines.
Tugezaako okusaawo tulabye nga gavumenti yaffe wano mu Uganda egezaako eyongeza omusaala gw'abasawo, egezaawo okusaawo ebikozesebwa mu malwaliro, abasawo basobole okukolera mu mbeera ennungi, basobole okuweereza obulungi.
Launched on the theme Regulator 2.0, the balanced approach, the conference calls for collective efforts from the ministry and beyond to address the challenges facing healthcare workers. Charity Marion Imnat and Christopher Wiyondo for UBC.
The National Executive Commissioner of the Uganda Boys Scouts Association, David Muledu, has dismissed allegations surrounding the sale of Kazi Scouts land. Speaking to journalists, Muledu emphasized that the Uganda Boys Scouts Association is the only legally recognized scouting body in the country.
Scouts Association members have made allegations of sale of Scouts land, calling for government intervention.
On my honor, I promise that I will do.
David Muledu dismissed the claims, saying Uganda Scouts Association Limited was wrongly registered and broke scouting rules.
What is on ground is that previously there was an organization called Uganda Scouts Association Limited, which had been registered as a company by guarantee and profit making. Through a Mumbeja called Diana Teyegara sued the organization in High Court, and the court ruled and deregistered that association. We were previously members of that association, but after court ruling and the official deregistration by the Uganda Registration Services Bureau, we could not continue with an illegal entity.
Following the court decision, the group ceased to have any legal standing, and only the Uganda Boy Scouts Association remains legally mandated to operate scouting activities in Uganda.
Exists by an act of parliament. The Uganda Scouts Association was deregistered, and it cannot operate and cannot continue training the youth of Uganda because they lack the legal backing. As far as the land is concerned, the annual general meeting elected and appointed a development committee. All the terms of reference were given, and they were supposed to spearhead the developments here at Kazi.
Uganda Scouts Association, which recently attempted to hold a meeting at Kazi grounds, lacks the legal authority to train or mobilize youth in the country.
The team that was deregistered, instead of continuing with the illegality, we welcome them. Let them come and join us.
Abeka mara watuzi awarunji nafe tujja
Bami kwan ana inakuchenja ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Hey, tuina mombo.
Va ku mwana kununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange kwendera.
Yes sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Jire 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu.
Yes sir.
Naye baba. Sente nga zinzigweddeko.
But uncle, you can get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What do you mean? Mweba rotegeka nze no bola bankoye va kumacha ndi musopingi Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule ebintu muri mutya
Uncle, you're suffering again. You can put it on your phone and make money.
Bye-bye. Nonsuri do mutima. Undazo kuagara. Naye. Thanks for baraba. Bit, enkombo wazichari wawo. Jajja mwongere ko. Bagara nyoro omuru ekinyego.
Kandete kando.
Hey. Tuwetaka kutambula. Gwene bwotula.
Kubera munzikiza.
Senga natumo inokugumiikiriza.
At UNOC, we believe in safety.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the rider selection campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala, 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Business news tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Uganda National Oil Company has embarked on the seismic data acquisition activities as part of oil exploration for the Kasurubani contract area, which covers Hoima, Bulisa, and Masindi districts. Uganda National Oil Company on the 2nd of February 2023 signed a production sharing agreement where the government granted it the exploration license under the Petroleum Act of 2013.
That program, can you tell us how the community will benefit? The seismic program, actually what was done last time, it affected our cultural sites too much, except the social and environmental impact assessment did not clearly spell out the impact. During those activities,
Now, the FUFA TV Cup round of 32 has witnessed first leg action at various venues around the country.
Only 24 goals have been scored during the 16 ties of the first leg of the Federation of Uganda Football Association's FUFA TV Cup round of 32. 3 of those were by St. Charles Luanga Kasasa that were the highest scorers in a 3-0 home victory over Nganwa High School Kabohe.
We as our team, St. Charles Luanga, with our slogan, we have managed to win this game on our own field with our supporters. We have worked very hard so that we give them happiness.
IOPO Julius, I scored 2 goals, assisted by my fellow team. So we came up with a goal as a struggle as a team.
In other round of 32 first leg results, Kibuli SS edged Kololo 1-0. St. Peter's College Tororo lost to Ngora High School, while St. Bali Kudembe and St. Mary's College Kisubi played out a 1-1 draw, as did Aduku and Lango College. Bukoyo SS and Bali SS ended 1-1. St. Charles Luanga College Koboko beat St. Joseph's College Ombachi 1-0, while Duhaga SS got a 2-1 victory over Sachito Winyi. Namilyango College against Mengo SS and the Gulu High versus St. Joseph's College Laibi game that was watched by ex-international Tony Maweje ended scoreless.
It was a fair game. I want to say the young lads were able to exhibit their talent. They played so well.
Trust me, I've liked the game today. It has been very good with a lot of intensity, a lot of everything you would expect in a very good match. A lot of good talents, super talents. I've watched the goalkeeper who has reminded me of the late Abe Daila. His soul rest in peace. The defender in Ilaibi. I mean, these 2 teams are really good, and I would want both of them to qualify, but it's unfortunate. At least we will have only one.
Mutuyera High School got a 2-1 away victory over St. Kagwa Bushenyi High School, Mpanga SS outlasted Nyakasura School, while Dr. Obote College Boroboro and Naumari High ended 1-1. The round of 32-second leg is due this weekend.
And that brings us to the end of all we had for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Michael Jordan Lokomwa. With Elizabeth Nakakon and the whole team, wish you the best of the night. Bye-bye.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. Mileke World Music Festival is back. Fast 2nd and 3rd August at the Tropical Beach Garuga Entebbe. To get your ticket, dial *217*413#. Input the event ID 0706. Select ticket category. Input your PIN and you're set for the celebration. For more information, call 0752-833-111 or visit us on the web at www.mileke.org. Mileke World Music Festival is powered by
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Thank you, viewers. I'm retired Brigadier General John Charles Sanywa, who is currently the Director of Coffee, Cocoa, and Tea at OWC, Operation Wealth Creation. Since the inception of the presidential initiative of Operation Wealth Creation, the production of coffee, tea, and cocoa has increased immensely. Coffee, for instance, the production was in 2013 around 3,060,000 kilogram bags, but now we are at 9 million bags being produced annually. And now we want to take it to another level. Tea has also increased and cocoa has increased, although much of the effort in cocoa has not been very significant, but farmers have contributed a lot by taking upon themselves the call of wealth creation. That clarion call of creating wealth has made so many people, including those who are still serving in public offices, to